For anybody who's keeping track at home, it's day 2. Good morning. I didn't get my video off on time, so starting off this challenge with a bang. But it's fine. It was my birthday. I went out, had some drinkies, and didn't get home till very late at night, and I was tired, and so I didn't get the edit off. Not ideal, but it happens. I'll get there. It's fine. It's fine. I have all the footage. I'm gonna post it right now. It's fine. Welcome to day 2. I like it. It's good. I'm just hungover. It's day 2, and it is currently 1:18 p.m. I've done nothing. So, drank last night, woke up hungover, and because I didn't edit anything last night, I'm doing it all now. I'm exporting the video right now, like literally right now. The edit took much longer than I anticipated. I will get better at it, but there were some things that I had to do that I hadn't done yet to like prepare. And so it took me a minute to kind of get those things in line. So as the time goes on, I'll get much better and faster at this. I think there's something to be said about drinking. Obviously it was my birthday, so like it is what it is. But I know that drinking is expensive. I know that drinking will prevent me from editing at night before I go to bed, which means that my video will be late. I know that drinking is not the best for my health. And so I definitely want to add or adjust my goals by figuring out, like, I think I talked about I want to take longer breaks from alcohol, but I already don't drink that much, so maybe I'm just beating myself up. It was my birthday. I had a good time, but I really have to be careful about that because it's going to hinder my growth, and I don't want that. So, like I said, it's 1 o'clock, and so most of my morning I have been keeping myself from eating because I'm like, no, you can't eat yet because you haven't edited. No, you can't do this yet, so you haven't edited. So I haven't done anything because of the edit wasn't done. But then I was procrastinating the edit. So I was like, okay, let me just sit down and get it done. So I sat down, I got it done. It's done. I did get really hungry though. So I'm having just mozzarella cheese balls and I'm just drinking straight from the bottle because I'm a hobo apparently. I didn't feel like getting a cup. It's my house with my bottle. Nobody else drinks it. Who cares? Also, the big thing that I need to get to is I need to charge my car. So I don't have a charger at home. I have to go to a supercharger. But last I checked, I'm at 1%. I was at 3% apparently at one point when I got home. And then now I'm at 1%. And the closest supercharger is 5 minutes away, and I'm worried that I won't have enough juice to get there. But that's I'll let you guys know because that'll be the next thing that I do, and then maybe I'll sit down while at the charger and kind of figure out the rest of my day, the rest of my weekend to make the most of my time because I'm also not feeling well today, so I took today off of work as well. But the kids have stuff going on tonight. It's their Monster Mash. I might have to put together like a makeshift costume. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm wearing for Halloween this year because I don't really dress up and I don't have any plans. So I'm going to have to come up with something. I might go with the trusty nerd, because I've got everything I need to make a nerd costume. So I don't know. I'll let you guys know if I make it to the supercharger or if I am getting towed. So that'll be the next thing we talk about.
Okay, so it is now later in the day. 3:30. I did nothing. After I said that last video where I was going to go take my car to charge, didn't do anything. Just scrolled. Definitely a time suck. Just did a lot of scrolling. I did, finish up the edit and I did the upload. I don't know if it's even done by now. I haven't even checked it. But on my agenda, for sure, the kids have their Monster Mash party thingy at 6 p.m. I don't have a costume, and I think I'm going to try and go to Spirit or something and see if I can just piece something together there. Just something cheap and quick so that I have something. I have an idea, but it's not appropriate for a children's thing. So I don't know. I'm going to go look and see what they have. Either way, getting something costume related for that was on my list because I got to have to be there at 6. I also wanted to go to the gym today. Kind of feel bad that I procrastinated too long because at this point, I won't have enough time. Like by the time I get over there, I'll have maybe like a short workout, but then I'll have to come back and change. It's a whole thing. I also needed to do laundry like pretty desperately. I'm pretty much out of essentials. So I'm going to have to figure something out because I don't have time to do that either. Really kind of disappointed that both of those got away from me. I showered, so I got that going for me, and I feel okay. I think those 3 things were on my list: gym, laundry, and then tanning. No, sorry, Spirit Halloween. I still have some time. It's 3:30. I have like maybe 2 hours. So I think I'm going to skip the gym, and I'm going to still try to do laundry and Spirit Halloween. There's a laundromat at the bottom of my stairs, and there's also a laundromat, and I can do all my clothes if I do that. So I think I'm going to go put my stuff in the wash, go find a Spirit Halloween really quick, see what I can find, and then go back and put it in the dryer, and then go from there. Or maybe wait until it's in the dryer to go to Spirit, and then that way I'm done. I don't know. But I don't think gym is going to happen unless I go after hanging out with the kids. But I don't know. It's Friday. It's my weekend where I don't have anything going on. I work tomorrow night at the bar. And tonight's like my free night, I guess. So I don't know what I'm going to do. After hanging out with the kids, I might just go make bad decisions. I don't know. I haven't decided. But I do genuinely have to go try to charge my car right now. Fuck, I forgot about that. Fuck. Okay, I'm going to get my clothes together for laundry. I'm going to get dressed, and I'm going to go charge my car. And then I will figure out what I'm going to do from there. But I'll keep you guys posted. And I've been looking at my list as far as like things that I can cross off consistently. And this definitely helps. This is already helping. I can feel myself like, no, not wasting time like scrolling and stuff like that. Like I'm telling myself like, nope, you got to get back to it because you're not gonna have anything to shoot. You're not gonna have anything to post, and so it is helping me. It is creating a little bit of anxiety, but I'm just trying to be like, it's fine. Like I'm pretty good now about not beating myself up about not getting stuff done. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll get back to you guys. Okay, bye. All right, I'm in the car. The amount of time that has passed, I don't remember what time it was, 3:30? I didn't do anything. I compromised on a bunch of things because I was like, well, I don't really want to do that. So is there any way I can get away with not doing it? So laundry, I had to dip into the reserves, but I had socks and underwear. I mean, all my other stuff is clean. It's really just the basic socks and underwear, but my shirt and everything else is clean. I just needed socks and underwear. But everybody has reserves. Everybody does. You got the underwear and the socks that you don't wear anymore, but you keep them just in case because there's nothing wrong with them. And on days like this, they come in handy. So, didn't do laundry. Didn't go to the gym. I am in the car. I am legitimately at 1%. And I am 7 minutes away from the charging station. I'm gonna keep my speed limit to like maybe 25 miles an hour or less. I don't have the air conditioning on. I don't have anything plugged in, like no phone or anything like that plugged in. Sorry, I was going to say I had the windows rolled down so that I didn't have to have the air on, but it's really loud. So I rolled those back up. It says I will arrive with 0%, which, duh. But I'm hoping I make it. Fingers crossed. As far as my eating for the day, I ate the cheese and the diet soda earlier. And then I have like just quick and accessible fridge protein. Just like stuff that like literally just lunch meat, deli meat, chicken, like rotisserie chicken that's just kind of like already shredded and just in a container. Because a lot of times I just graze, you know, I'm not really like a full-on like cook meals and that sort of thing kind of person. So I like to, but it's not realistic for me. So what is realistic is just having quick stuff that I can grab whenever I'm hungry, and it's either that or I won't eat, or I'll end up getting so hungry that I'll go eat fast food. So that's what I'm trying to avoid. So I have been fucking with apples lately. I know that sounds like dumb, but for a long time when I was keto, I would avoid sugar, because you can't have sugar and stay in ketosis. The whole point of ketosis is that you need to switch over to burning ketones instead of carbohydrates for energy. If you have stored body fat, I can go off on a tangent for the keto in general, but for the most part, I would avoid sugar, even if it's natural sugar, even if it's coming from fruit or like healthy sources. I wouldn't have apples or bananas or anything like that, or apples and bananas. I wouldn't even have apples or bananas, but just because the sugar would kick me out of ketosis, and so I avoided them. But what I'm now trying to embrace is like not as much like processed food, not as much, if I'm gonna do carbs and sugar, not doing like candy and really high sugary drinks and shit like that. But natural sugars I'm sticking with, like I'm okay with, and they help fill me up, and they have good, they have fiber in them. And hey, it says I'm gonna get to the supercharger with 1%, so that's good. I think that means that it's like, oh, you're not doing enough to like draw energy, because it tells me stuff like based on my driving habits, right? So it's like, oh well, if you're driving the way you're normally driving, you're gonna arrive at 0. But because I'm driving slower and I'm not using any electricity, it says I'll get there at 1%, and I'm at 1%. So we're good. I think we're good. So back to my eating. I really fuck with apples. Apples and peanut butter, hell yeah, absolutely. Bananas and peanut butter, hell yeah. Pears and all that stuff. But I've really just been fucking with apples lately. They really fill me up. Like 1 or 2 apples will really like get me where I need to be. And they're good, good. They're quick. They're portable. I can grab them. So I grabbed some fridge chicken. I grabbed a couple slices of bologna. I was just talking to somebody about this. Like, I still fuck with just Oscar Mayer all beef bologna. I don't eat, a ton of processed stuff, but like it's just a good guilty pleasure, like, comfort food for me. And it's protein adjacent. And so yeah, I'll just grab like some chicken, grab a couple slices of bologna. Sometimes it's deli turkey or whatever, and I'll just right by the fridge. And I grabbed a 0 sugar Pepsi wild cherry or whatever. I also have Liquid Death for water, so people are always concerned that I'm not getting enough water, and I'm like, bro, there's water in Pepsi. They make it with water. Like, duh. Obviously I'm joking, but I did see something that said that like the water does count. I've seen conflicting stuff. Some people say, or some sources say, the water doesn't count. Some say it does. I don't know. But either way, I have a beverage or two. So yeah, I had that fridge meat and this apple. Oh, that was that one. I may or may not have just ran a stop sign. And that may or may not have happened because there was a girl dressed very scantily clad doing a photo shoot in her Playboy bunny Halloween costume. Judge your mother. So, something that I am trying to convey on these videos is as close to an authentic, like raw, real version of me as possible. As unmasked as possible. Like I said before, I might not share everything with you guys, but I'm not gonna ever sit here and try to like lie or like make fake. Ooh, they're doing. Oh, they have ofrendas. Let's see if you can see it. Oh, you can't see it. I might drive by later. There's like a whole bunch of ofrendas. That's so pretty. I'm gonna have to come by and look at them. There's like a gazebo thing right here by where I charge my car, and there's like a bunch of like people have made ofrendas, and they look like they're all out on display, so you can just walk up to them and just look at them, and that seems really pretty. I don't ever have time. Oh, it's already 5 o'clock. Fucking balls and dicks. So anyway, where was I? Oh, so yeah, I'm just trying to be authentic. I mean, genuinely, like. I'm not going to lie and tell you guys I did a bunch of stuff to make progress on my goals. I'm not going to lie and say that I was, you know, what's the word? Productive at home today. I literally just fucking sat on my ass. And every time I wanted to get up and do something, I didn't. And then, so now I'm paying for it. Didn't get to the gym today. Didn't get any laundry done. But I am going to charge. I am going to make it. And I am going to get to a spirit. And I am going to go hang out with the kids. So, you know, shot for 3 or 4, made it to 1. I'm okay with that. It's not ideal, but, you know, it's something that I understand that I need to improve on, and so that's what I'm going to do. Oh. What I was going to say is, I'm not going to lie and bullshit you guys and do that, like, fake influencer shit to like fabricate content. That's not my goal here. My goal is to actually improve and be better, and I can't do that if I'm making shit up all the time. Can I even? This isn't even the right. God damn it. Hold on. Well, if anybody was worried, I made it to the charger, and I'm about to plug in. I just pulled over to the wrong one. So, hang on. I'm going to pause it so I can plug in. Give me a second. So, I made it. I'm plugged in. I'm charging. We Gucci, fam. I'm never going to, like, try to bullshit you guys just for content. The whole point of this is to be better. So, if all it does is hold up a mirror and says, like, hey, you didn't do anything with your goals today. Why not? Because you were doom scrolling. Because you weren't doing what you were supposed to be doing. Because you weren't putting any effort. Then that means that I have to address the root, right? I have to get to a place where I'm addressing my time wasting so that I actually get stuff done towards my goals. So, you know, today was a recovery day. Call it whatever you want. I'm okay. I don't want to continue to have days like this, but I'm okay. Dodgers play today. Actually, Dodgers might already be playing. I don't know what time the game started. Hang on. Stand by. What time do the Dodgers play today?
The Dodgers will be playing the Blue Jays today at 5 p.m.
5 p.m. Oh, they started 10 minutes ago. What's the score of the Dodgers game?
On October 17th, the Dodgers play the...
So nothing started yet. So Dodgers playing today. I'm wearing my Dodgers hat. Good luck, Dodgers. Hopefully it's a good one. We'll be reporting back later. I'm going to do some more editing. Today's vlog will be much easier because I'm not really doing anything. So I think what I'm going to do is, I talked a little bit about Opus Clip. So something that I'm realizing about Opus Clip is a couple of things. One, it's expensive. There's a $15 a month version where you pay 15 and you get like 150 credits, right? But one credit is 1 minute of footage processed. So it's going to take however long these videos are, and it's going to use that many credits towards processing. Now, the good news is it'll spit out 10, 15, 20 videos sometimes, which is great. And I don't have to use all of them. But what I can be doing is letting the AI create the videos. I'm already logged into YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok on Opus Clip, and it will automatically post for me. So I can create the comment or whatever, the label, whatever I want for the post, copy paste it in all three, and I can schedule it. So if I want it to, like, let's say I'm finished editing or whatever from the day before, because everything's, like I said, it's going to be like a day behind. I can finish my edit or whatever, upload it to Opus Clip once it's done uploading to YouTube, and then Opus Clip will schedule it like right at midnight. So it'll automatically post at midnight. I won't have to do anything. I can be asleep. I can be out and about. It doesn't really matter what I'm doing. Does that make sense? So I think I'm going to start doing that and just not really giving a shit about what is generated in using the AI, because it's not doing a very good job of like summarizing my videos. I was really hoping that I would be able to upload it to YouTube in chronological order, and then it would take it and like make a good summary in a minute and then upload that to social media. But what I'm realizing is it's just taking buzzwords and it's making its own narrative based on what it thinks will go viral. And it's not doing a very good job of summarizing. So if I just allow it to do its thing, I'll have short form content without having to edit, but it won't be a very good summary. If you want to see the video in its entirety of the whole day and how it went and what I did, you'll have to go watch it on YouTube. I might also upload to Facebook and LinkedIn just for long form. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. For now, I know it's going to be those 3 short form and 1 long form on YouTube. So after I'm done here, I'm just going to go straight to Spirit. There's one down the street. And then after Spirit, I'm going to go meet the kids. So I'll show you guys that. I really hope you guys are enjoying this. I keep looking over there because last time the camera was there, but now it's over here. I got to remember to look at this side. I really hope you guys are enjoying. Again, this is a work in progress. It's going to evolve. Those of you who have given feedback and who are watching, I love you guys and I really appreciate it. Please keep commenting. Please keep giving me feedback. Every little bit of feedback helps. Something that my brother told me was, man, I really enjoyed that video, but you just kept saying how long it was. And he was like, if you hadn't said anything about how long it was, I wouldn't have even noticed. And I was like, fuck, that's a really good point. Like, I watch podcasts all the time and I just pause it when it gets long. And if I'm doing something and then I play it later, like, the whole point of long form content is it's long form content. So instead of getting in my head about, oh, this is getting too long, nobody's going to watch it, I'm just going to put out what I put out. Like I said, I keep telling myself that, but then I'm like backpedaling by correcting myself. So he made a good point. I'm not going to do that anymore after this. I won't even talk about how long videos are. I'm sitting here yapping, and I'm just going to yap until I'm done with my thought. And then I'm going to put it all together. I'm not going to even edit the long stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying. If you like and subscribe, obviously all that stuff helps. Everything that feeds the algorithm, right? Subscribing helps on YouTube, but also just eyeballs. The longer you watch content, watching the whole video, it just helps. That it shows it tells the algorithm, hey, this is interesting and people want to watch this. Let me push it out to more people. That's what all the algorithms does, is it just like, it tests the audience with a small batch. If the small batch watches the video in its entirety, then it pushes it out to another batch and another batch and another batch until eventually it goes viral. It's not hard. It's just hard. It's hard to like figure out when that's going to happen or how you're going to do that. If you're ever going to go viral, that's not going to be my intention. But if you guys watch the whole videos, if you share it with your communities, if you are enjoying it, I really appreciate it genuinely. So yeah, I'm done. I'm going to do some other stuff. And I'll show you guys how the monster mash goes. That should be fun. Or I might show you guys what I do when I get to the Spirit Halloween. I might get a ghost face mask. Maybe carry on a book, some suspenders, I don't know. We'll see. See, those are the ofrendas. Look, there's more over here, and they're like on display. So they're not facing the street, obviously, but they're over there.
Die!
Yes! You wanted their fur!
I'm home. It is exactly 2. I have some soup that I just microwaved because I don't feel like cooking. I'm a big soup guy because it's easy and quick, and sometimes I just want to eat something. So, soup in the evening is Campbell's Chunky, Pabst beer cheese with potatoes and chorizo. So, I added a little bit more cheese in there, and I'm gonna stir that up. Dogs have been taken care of. They're outside having water. I went out this evening. I was looking for something Halloween based to do, you know, because it's like the one night that I have off. But I couldn't find anything, so I ended up at the local watering hole. Had a couple drinks, nothing crazy, just hanging out with some locals. And yeah, I'm home. I'm gonna videos up already for day 1. I'll posting up videos for day 2, either later tonight or tomorrow morning. Long form will be up, and then short form will be up shortly after that. And yeah, I have another goal that I never even talked about, which is starting a business. I don't know why that wasn't added to the list, but I do want to start a business. I have a bunch of really good business ideas, but I don't really have a lot of follow through. But this is one business idea that has been sticking with me for years, and it's something I really want to pursue, and I would love to take you guys along for that ride. So yeah, tune in tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching, guys. You know what to do, share, and all that good stuff. All right, peace and love.